On grass? Welcome, Saber enthusiasts. I am Nick Nitro, and I am the Lord of the Crucible. And today we are here to finish our testing of the Vire Sabers VHC mystery box that I acquired. And so far this has held up rather nicely. The battery's a little loose, but to be honest, when you've got a removable battery like this, it's not unusual for it to get jarred loose on heavy hits, so please bear that in mind. But with that said, we've got our hilt hit resistance test and all of our drop tests coming up. I do want to take a quick moment to address the fact that right now, as of this moment, any further entries for the lightsaber giveaway, the deadline for entry has passed. So later on today, after I'm done filming here, I am going to be drawing the name of the winner, and I will be contacting them before I record the final video to make certain everything is set. With that in mind, let's go ahead and start beating up on a lightsaber, shall we? There we go. So far, so good. Grass is really rather forgiving. Oh, that's interesting. On grass? Let's find out what's going on here. Okay. I wonder.
Motion control off. Motion control on.
Okay, we've definitely got motion control on. Wow. Okay. We're going to pull the battery completely. Do a complete reset here.
Power on.
There we go. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that because that's already a pretty big issue. After what I just said about, you know, removable batteries having, you know, impact issues, I get it. They lose contact for a moment, but that's a little much. So we're going to continue on. That was at 3 feet. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Second time on the emitter hit.
Power on.
Okay, that's more of what I expect. Much better. All right, so we've made it through 3 foot and 6 foot on grass, but already with some surprising results. So let's go up to 10 feet and see what happens. Now, this is proving interesting.
Power on.
Okay, still going.
Power on.
Okay. Everything's holding. Okay. And again, we have issues.
Power on.
But it comes back. All right. Continuing on. This is only at 3 feet. Okay. Our first broadside fail. These are cropping up more and more.
Power on.
But still bouncing back. Okay, on up to 6 feet. Here we go again. This is interesting.
Power on.
All right. Let's see how we fared. Uh-oh.
Power on.
That's interesting. Nothing.
Power on. Power on.
Yeah, this is an issue. Let's see what we've got. Well, that would be an issue. Okay. I have never had this issue before. Nice in there. And it falls right out. I'm going to try and pry the contacts back a little bit, bend them back out. Now, before you do anything with a conductive surface like this, make certain all of the capacitors are discharged with the battery out. This way, there's no residual charge that's going to be coursing through the circuit board should you make an accidental contact of any kind. And I normally use a pair of forceps to do this, but when in the field. There we go. Oh, that's also not good. Okay, first I'm going to see if this solves the issue. Does. Okay, that solves that issue. But we've got another one. I need to take a quick look at something. Give me a moment. Oh, this is not good. All right, I'm going to try and get some close-ups of this, but I am calling testing at this point. There is a safety issue. It is not with this. It is with this, the battery itself. There are some things in here that are bad. Let's see if we can get a close-up look at some of this. Now, where did it go? Right here. Whoop. I hope I am in view. I'll try and get some better close-ups when I get inside, but if you see this, that is the protective coating of the battery peeling back off. It caught an edge somewhere inside of here. So that's not good. Definitely, if something like this happens, replace the battery. Typically with battery construction, this is your positive pole. This is not your negative pole on the other end. The whole can of the battery is the negative pole. That's why they have this protective wrap on here. But I have another issue. Those dents right there, that's not good. I'm retiring this battery. Those dents are such a large safety issue, they can lead to a rupture of the battery. So I am going to safely dispose of this battery and replace it with another one. But that means that there is an issue somewhere in here, or maybe it's just with the construction of the battery itself. At this point, I can no longer fairly and safely continue testing. This is a massive hazard. For this Saber, with the issues that I have seen, I would recommend light dueling, no medium strength, definitely no heavy strength dueling. Cosplay, absolutely. A little light spinning, great. But anything where it's going to take a heavy jar towards the emitter or towards the pommel, I would avoid. So with that being said, there will be more Vire Sabers that I will be testing. And we'll see if this is a procedural issue. Maybe it is something that can be corrected. Maybe it's just a simple manufacturing issue. We'll see what happens with future Sabers. In the meantime, I am Nick Nitro. I am the Lord of the Crucible, and today, man, the Crucible has spoken.